This is a pre-recorded live stream, guys. Just want to remind everybody that they can go ahead and subscribe if they haven't subscribed yet. And ring that bell if you want future notifications for my live streams. And share it out with some friends if you want. Anyway, what I've got here is a little cabin that I'm trying to design. This is just kind of a protocol of what I'm going to be building. And let's get on with it. So anyway, this cabin I do got to remodify because I made a mistake. Yeah, on the side dimensions of it, I'm only allowed to go 20 by 20, maximum 400 square foot. And this cabin is 20 foot 3.5 by 20 foot 3.5. Dumb mistake on my part. But anyway, I want to continue with it at this ratio for now until I come up with everything that I want on this whole deal. And then I'll read it. Let's see here, man. It's hard to get this right to the exact measurement. Right there. I know there's a way to do it on just drawing a box too. But I'm not doing a box. Okay, screen line. There it is. So I want to go 20 foot 3.5 this way. Zoom in a little bit further. Okay. Oh. I am reading the chat, guys. I do need to turn the volume down on this video. Let's see how I'm really close. 20 foot 4. Have to go inside to do that. 20 foot 3.1/8. Almost there, not quite. I'll try to zoom in a little bit more. I know you guys can't really see if the zoom in is at this stage of the game, unless you're on an obstacle. Yeah, I gotta go inside to turn it down. Just a second. It doesn't change the zoom much. 3 5/8. Come on. Come on. Come on. So touchy. There we go. There's 20 foot 3. And then we'll take it this way, and that's going to be a lot easier there. It kind of gives it a shape there. So now I want to come in here 6 inches. Now I can zoom a lot easier to get these more accurate. Now, if you're on a computer and you're looking, you can see the measurements on the bottom right-hand side of the screen is what it's going to show you the measurements that it's going to. That's what I'm reading. When I get to further numbers, bigger, larger numbers, then it will show it right by the cursor. I want this right at 6 inches. Right there. Okay. I should have taken right from the corner, but I didn't. But that's not a big deal. We'll just do it this way here. Okay. And then I'll erase that line. You guys will have to let me know if I need to turn that down some more or not. And then we'll grab the You'll have to let me know if you hear me okay this way. Here separately. That's what I should have done the first time. 9/16. 1/4, 1/8. Oops, 5 7/8. 6 right. Oh shoot! I can't tell that I turned it down at all from out here. Come on. Jumped to a 6 1/8 right as I was clicking it. What happens if I play a clip on top of here? Let me do undo. Hey, I can do that. Oh, took me up. There's 6 inches. Okay. Now all I'm drawing here is just a template for me to start stacking the roof on. Let's see here, 6 inches. So I'll build the components for the roof over on this template. Then I'll move them into place onto the cabin over there. I'm going to try turn the volume down again. I want to try from a different, well, no, it won't let me do it from there. There. I really don't have control of video that I can tell of the volume control in the video. Oh well, you'll just have to listen to me twice. Then across over here. Now what's kind of cool is the, you see it turns to the red line. And I'll just show you again right here. You have, depending where I locate the cursor, you have a green line. You have the red line. Where is that at? Over here. And then you have the blue line. Oh, I gotta find it. There's green. Where's blue? That's just the template there, Dale. I had to create a template to stack the roof on. It gets into it a little bit further. I just did a little bit of illustration here first. That's the template of the building, so I can make the components separate, and then I could drop the components on the building. Trying to show you guys having a hard time bringing it on up. Let me back up a little bit here. Okay, the blue line should be somewhere around in here. There's the blue line on the blue axis. Okay, and then if you look down here, here's the green line, here's the blue line, and here's the red line. That's showing which axis you're going. So when you're pulling a measurement or drawing a line, you're showing what plane you're putting it on. Just thought I'd mention that. Okay, so this here, I want to erase this part so it's just kind of open for whatever practical purposes. And next of all, when I actually draw the words that I'm actually going to build, the actual sets that I'm going to build, I'll have to color the shanty and do all the drawings this way on here. Let's see here, 10 foot 1 3/4. This just supposed to be the plate line for me to stack the midway components that's going to go onto it. do what I wanted it to
This
do.
is
So
just
we'll
a
do it
template.
this
It's
way
just
here.
wiped out afterwards. I'm just
I got
using
my
this
reference
so I can
line.
change out the components that I'm
Get rid of
putting.
this reference line. I don't need that one. I am going to do another reference line. I got to get back on the tape measure here. Yeah.
You want some Bob Ross?
2 reference lines, 3 inches each way.
I wish I could turn down the audio on the video, but I can't. I'll have to work on that somehow. I'm going to be uploading. I want to learn how to do this so I can, when I do the real stuff, I'll be able to live stream it and upload a separate video of what I'm doing. So I'll be able to maybe play it with low volume.
Okay. Now
full volume.
I can draw my post on in
And
here.
Bob the Builder, he can do it. There's an echo, Ben. Now this is
And
a
I can erase these reference lines now. I don't need them anymore. Okay, now my peak, I want to make it 3 feet from the top plate up roughly.
It's Bob the Builder, he can do it.
Well, see, the top of the side of this building can't be any higher than 10 feet at midway point of the roof, not to the peak of the roof, but midpoint of the roof. But I'm going to bring this one here.
You mean don't let the rooster hear himself?
Let's see. I'm going to go.
Junkyard.
I'm going to go 1'10" on this. Go 1'10" on this. Let's see here. Where's 1'10"? 8. And 10. Come on, so close. So close. Come on, get on there. Right there. And we're just going to go ahead and paint this because we are keeping this member. I'm going to rotate it. Paint, make it look all like wood. I'll go ahead and do the top too, even though it gets covered. And rotate it one more time. Hit paint again. Okay, there's that one. And then we're gonna make our 10-inch beam. Now I can change the size then if we need to. I'll show you on it, but how I can resize the beams afterwards.
Yeah,
I want to come up here on the blue axis. That's where it comes in nice to have the colors. I want to come up here 10 inches. Let's go 9.5. Then we got to come over here 6 inches. I got to shrink this down. There's 6 inches. Boom, we got that. We'll go ahead and stretch this out a little bit so we can get it all painted. We'll hit the paint. Let's see here. Here's the paint. Boom, boom, boom. And we'll rotate it again.
I don't even know how to edit yet.
And we'll hit the paint.
I don't know how to edit either. All I know how to do is
rotate
that.
Here.
I'm really lousy at knowing what to cut out and what to keep.
And we'll go ahead and close this one spot off here.
No, he does with all these things.
And I see we still have a reference line that I don't need on here.
I like what Idaho Hillbilly does.
Scroll this here on out, and we're going to run this beam to the back wall. Do the push pull.
I don't need to go through this length either.
And the thing is, pull it out there for right now.
Can't be outside the rain, do much out in the rain, so this just gives me time to play with it. Gives me something to do.
Here. And we'll pull this post up. And we'll bring it right to that edge right there. Now we can paint that one. Let's see here. Where's the paint? There it is.
He showed him kind of 3, 4, 5 years ago.
We'll get these two sides
so much
here. I don't really need to worry about painting the underneath side. Now, I do want this beam to come in flush that post. I don't want it to stick out beyond it on this one. So we got to push this post here back, or this beam back. Push it back to there. Now the front is going to be cantilevering out past. And typically, yes, I would want the beam sticking on out to support.
He actually built us a video.
I don't want it to stick on.
I can't say nothing about good. Don't say too much about Idaho Hillbilly not showing much being built.
Here to come out tentatively 8 feet.
Yeah, they do have characters.
Draw it out. Okay, where's 8 feet? Come on, bring me to 8. So close.
What I thought I might start doing is if somebody wants a shed drawn up for them to build, they can tell me what they want.
It's a little bit of a jump, and it's
in the live stream, and I could draw it up for them. That would do them. I could do some little sheds if somebody wanted one, and then I could
I had
put it in an email that to print itself, and they could print it
out. It might be a little bit easier. Okay.
I won't be doing it for money because this is a SketchUp 2017. It's not paid for.
Come on, where is he put out?
So anything I do with it for other people, it's got to be totally free.
Right there. There we let go of it. So next of all,
something simple that they want built, I can draw it, including rafter lengths and everything else and angles that they'll be using.
Now, what I'm going to do. See if
I do it
on me for this here. It's a lot easier for this next deal. But I know where I want it to land at roughly. So what I'm going to do, come on, is I'm going to draw a line. I better take this up here, get a line going up here just to make sure that I get the right plane. And then I want to draw, let's see here. I want to draw from this point to roughly about 2 inches up. Shoot, I better come up here 2 inches. Okay, this is a general rule of thumb for anybody that might be framing something and they want to know how to size. So this is a general rule of thumb. This is not typical, necessarily typical, but it's a general rule of thumb. Whatever your rafters are, your beam should set down 2 inches lower. In typical residential framing, your rafters should be 2 inches, your beam should be 2 inches lower than the bottom of your rafter, typically speaking. But there's lots of cases where it can be less or more. We'll erase this area here. Okay. Now I want, I'll do the reference point, will be the easiest to bring it right into the peak.
They can't walk a straight line either.
You know what? I want to start over here because I want to get where I can see the peak. Okay. Right there.
That's like a laser line that it puts out there for you. It's kind of nice.
Yeah. It comes out 7 5/16. I'm going to call that close enough for what I'm doing. And we'll just run a plenty along down here. And we'll go ahead and extend this one here on down to that plane. The pink is the plane of what the previous was. Let's see here. And then this will be the seat cut right here. I should be able to erase this. Yep. Okay, there's the seat cut. I'm going to call this a 4x8 beam. So what I want to do is I want to take this and drag it. 3.5 to 4 inches.
I had potato soup for dinner. With homemade crackers. Homemade soda crackers. I still got to work on that recipe.
Right there. Okay, then I need to paint all of that. And let's push this. Will it allow me to push in? Nope. How come it won't let me cut it shorter? Oh well. That'll be fine for this, for all practical purposes. When I actually go to build it, I can cut those tails to whatever length that I want. So we'll go ahead and paint this all on up. And we'll rotate it. Oops. And we might as well hit that because it's no big deal. And rotate it and hit that other point too. Not that it matters, but sometimes it will show up in cracks, and we want it to look pretty. Okay, next of all, now this is what's really cool about this program is you can delete stuff, which I am going to do here. So it makes it easier to make a component. So what we'll do is let's see here. I'm going to push this back. I'm not going to let me push it back that far for right now for whatever reason. Then whoop, uh-oh. Why is it doing that? I drew a line here that I need to delete. Let's see here. What does it do now? Still the same thing. Let me see what's going on here. Well, let me just wipe some of this stuff out. And then where's my rotate? There it is. See if we can put that back on there. What am I missing here? What I got going here? Just a second. That's all wood there. I can see inside of here. How come? There we go. Isn't it kind of nice to be able to turn a job site upside down like that? Okay.
You getting dizzy yet? Big piece of, that sounds good.
Out of the way.
Buttermilk pie.
And now we will Erase this guideline. It's not needed. Erase that. Erase this. Erase this. I will push this on down so it's still intact, easy to take. Let's see here. That should get me out of the way for that part. And then erase this.
I can see these type of live streams aren't going to be
Now,
as
I should be
popular,
able to
but I
get the
actually do
component
doing these. I'm going to end up doing more of these.
out of this. Let's see here. Nope, don't want to do that. Gotta make sure that I don't catch anything that I don't want. Okay. Make component. And call it component 1, create. Okay. Now I want to hit edit. Come on, edit. Come on. No, I don't need to hit edit yet. I need to move this. Okay. I need to move this component. Now that it's a component, I can move it out of the way. And we'll just set it down over here. Come on. Set it down there. Let go. Okay. Now we want to come back over here and we'll draw our lines back. Do we need them back? No, we really don't need the lines back. We don't. Okay. So next of all, I just gotta bring this beam back out. And bring this here back up to the beam. And I'll show you guys why here in a minute. And I want to set this beam back at the 8 foot. Boom. So now I can take it to the 8 foot. I need to zoom in a little bit better. I'm a 16th off. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. And now I'm just going to go ahead and make this set up right there a component. But first of all, I want to erase this stuff here. I don't need that anymore. And then we'll make this a component. Right there. Edit. Make component. That will be called component 2, 8. Now what we want to do is we want to move this component into place. Hit loop. And I want to grab it in a particular spot right down here in this corner right here. Because I already got it laid out on top of the walls where this is sitting at. What is that? Right?
That I said there is no center. It's like 1 3/4 off.
Okay. See, now, wasn't that an easy beam to set? I mean, I have never set a beam so easy in my life. And it fits perfect. Look at that. It fits perfectly over here.
You went in the house.
Well, oh, wait a second. It don't fit perfectly. It's sitting in a little bit. Let's double check this and make sure that this side got that perfect. But the other side isn't.
You just said she was getting cold.
Folks, we do have technology here. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened. My template must have been off. Let's see if it will allow me, being that I made it a... Oh, I'm moving the wrong stuff. I got to hit undo.
Yeah, get down.
So that's back to normal. Okay.
Get it up on the counter.
Now I need to...
You get out of there.
Edit
Go
component.
Dang dog was trying to get to my cooking.
Where is my edit component?
Reminds you of Pinocchio.
Is it over here? Maybe I gotta... Oh, there it is. Okay. Edit component. Now we'll do the push-pull. Here, where's that tool at? Right here. Pull that to there. And we'll pull that to here. And we'll rotate this in. And we got to push this side in. To this point here. Oh, that did away with my paint. What's going on here? Something's not right. Oh, that was just an illusion. Okay. We'll hit paint. What is going on with this? Oh, I see. I need to delete that. Okay, and I want to get rid of that line. Probably a line like it on the other side. Yep. So we'll get rid of that line. And I see a little tiny line right down here. Okay. Now, make sure everything's fine and dandy. about the top. Okay.
Dang, I'm as slow as a molasses at this, ain't I?
Okay, everything seems to be fine. But how do I get out of edit component now? There, okay. And it's still a component. Okay, so we're still good to go. Now, let's get back to that Raptor. And let's spin around over here, get ourselves oriented. And what I want to do here with this Raptor is I want to grab it and I want to rotate it 360 degrees. Well, I gotta hold on a second.
Not 360, 180. You moron.
First of all, I want to copy it. Edit. Copy. And then I want to go edit. Paste. And we'll just go ahead and put it right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and rotate that one. Tools. Rotate. I want to rotate it 180. Is that right? Yep. Now I want to hit copy again, edit, and hit copy. I'll come over here close to where it's going. Come on. Oh boy, you know one thing that I didn't do is I didn't do my layout here. So before I get this moved, I'm going to pull a layout out here. And let's see here, I need to rotate this here a little bit. Okay, I need to pull a layout, and I think I'm going to go every 64, every 32 inches. Show my mark, I need to re-grab this again. Okay.
Except for the 32-inch layout on in here still ain't right. I had to redo it to 34.5-inch layout, basically.
32 inches. 2'8". And we'll go another 2'8". That time it didn't give me the line that I was looking at. There we go. Come on, 2'8". Boy, it's really jumping a lot. Won't let me get. It won't let me. It's having a hard time letting me dial it right into the 2'8".
Let me know if there's any way that I could be more boring than this.
That's probably because the last measurement's a little over. And it's trying to probably put me on center of that last layout, which I don't want it on center with that. I wanted that 2'8". There we go. Now we'll just see what the last measurement is. It should be roughly 3 foot. With the overall. Oh no, I'm not there yet. Okay, I gotta go 2'8" again. I thought that was my last one, but there, let me do 2'8". Oh wow, my math is way off. My last one is 4 foot. That's not gonna fly. So I should have done my math beforehand. I gotta erase all these. Let's see here. Where's the eraser? And we'll go ahead and start all over. Okay. Let's grab the calculator and we'll hit clear entry. Go 240. 3.5 divided by, let's try
43.5, that is.
Equals. That's a little more than I want. So 243.5 divided by 7 equals, that's getting closer. So basically 34 3/4 of an inch is what I'll go with on this setup. 34 3/4 layout. Now, see, when you're milling your own lumber, you're not buying, the lumber at 2 dimensions. You can do that. You can cut your own material to make it fit for your needs. Okay, 3'4". What did I say? 3/4, a half. It doesn't matter. Let's go 3'4.5". No, 34.5. 34.5 would be 2 foot 10.5, 210.5. That'll be close enough for government work. Come on. More 16th. Oh. Come on. How come it keeps on bumping the wrong way when I'm pulling it? There we go. Now, a lot of times when you go the second time, it starts identifying that, knowing that you want that number, and it makes it easier and easier generally to get to it, but not always. Right there. It let me do it there that time. That one. Come on. Right there. And just out of curiosity's sakes, now what does it read? Say what? We need one more. 2 feet 10.5. Come on. There we go. Now what does it read? 3 feet 1 overall on the last one, which that's within an inch. Okay. So there's our points. That gives me a reference points for me to now I gotta remember to grab this and hit copy. Copy. And then I want to grab it from right here. That point right there. And I want to put that right up here. Right on that. Now, one thing that I did that I'm seeing now is I got on this component, I got some draw lines that I didn't notice. So that's going to be on all of them unless I deal with it. And Let me undo that move. Okay, and let me come back over here and edit this component. How to edit component. I can remember, there it is. And make sure there's nothing on the other side. Nope, okay.
Man, I could almost build a shed in the amount of time it took me just to draw this part.
Yeah, let's see here. Edit. Copy. Then grab this here. Go back in here again. Grab it at that point. Move it back over there again. Boom. Now let's take a look up here, see how it fits.
I didn't look close enough. There was like an inch gap in between the end there that I didn't catch.
For some reason, it came in a little bit low here.
It's not low. There's a gap that I didn't see.
Did I not get this? Yeah, I can fit that beam. I ain't got to worry about it for this here. So what I want to do here is I want to zoom in here and I want to start working backwards this way here for now. I want to hit edit paste. And now it'll drop me another one. But I gotta grab it from here. Oh. Drag it to this line right there. And we'll hit paste again. As it being a component, it won't allow me to grab it each time by that spot. That's odd. Good to know, but odd. Okay, paste again. Where is it at? Edit, paste. How to stack a roof. Come on, come on, come on. Now I gotta find out. Gotta put it in a place where I can grab it by that. There we go. By the C cut. T-cut, bird's mouth, whatever you want to call it. Edit, paste.
We're almost to the end of this video. I only get half the roof stack today. Or on this video.
Okay. Then we got one more to put on the very far end. I got to spin this around. Let's take a sight down this edge. Everything looks to be in line there. Everything's flat. None of them's, not one sticking up higher than the other. So that's one side stacked. Ooh. But I cut all my route, and I didn't catch that when I spotted it at the very end. I'm all, how much short is that? Oh, man. I am short. You talk about an amateur mistake. How much is that? Y'all tell me how stupid I am. That's 1 3/4. That's a whole 1 3/4. Well, you know what?
We can fix it.
Something here. Let's check something here. Just for funsies. Okay, to this post here, I have 10 feet 1/2. What do I have from the other side? Do I have my, let's just, hopefully it's my center post was, because I can scoot that beam over. That's the problem right there. I don't have that laid out in the center. I can move it. Yay. Okay. So let's do that. First of all, let me rotate this over here. And then let me grab this here and move it.
I didn't even check to see if I could slide just it over as a whole component. I didn't even try that.
This. Maybe it is the right height. Okay, time will tell when we put those other rafters on the other side. Make sure that that's.
I forgot I'd done it that way.
Secret. Let's see here. Rotate. And it is the right height. It come in perfect. On that, all I had to do was slide that beam over. Boy, that's some fine cut. Look at those perfect cuts I did, guys. That's because I'm the best. I am the best. Y'all can see that. Okay. I see a little smudge on here that I want to get rid of. Where's that at? There we go. Okay. So now we got this other rafter. We got to start putting them on here. On the other side. How long have I been on this here? Have I been an hour yet? Let me take a look here at the video. Yeah, it's been an hour. So you know what, guys? It'll probably take me almost an hour to do the rest of this here. So I will do this in another record on another live stream. The rest of this, I'm just doing this for fun, for entertainment, and I'm going to add to you guys. If you want me to draw you guys up a cabin, a blueprint, whatever, give a suggestion. Maybe I'll bring you up on panel. And trust me, if you want a real blueprint, it'll take a lot more times of just you coming up on panel more than one time. Would be several times. I won't charge anybody. We're not going to do an extravagant house for you. I'd have way too many hours. But if you want a shed drawn up, what you need, we'll do a preliminary plan, and then we'll do live streams of drawing it, and I'll actually give you the blueprint from it. I cannot charge for any drawings for anybody on here using this program. This is the 2017 SketchUp that I'm using. It is totally free for anybody to grab and use for personal use. I will not be charging anybody for anything that I draw for them. I just do it for funsies. But anyway, y'all, just remember, if the girls don't find you handsome like me, they can find you handy like me. And if they don't find you handy like me, we'll just pray that they find you. Y'all come back now, you hear? Bye.